WFAN and ex-NFL player Tiki Barber has harsh words for Saquon Barkley after leaving the Giants for the Eagles. Barkley didn't take Tiki's dead-to-me comments at him lying down. Listen, water your grass, Saquon waters his. You water your lawn, he'll water his. Get off of my lawn. You don't know nothing about Saquon. You don't know him like that. Don't run your mouth. That's what he does. He talks shit about people. Tiki Barber. He's doing all of this talking, saying Saquon is dead to him when he did the same thing when he was in New York. I'm sure he's dead to everybody in New York because if we're being honest, he wasn't loyal. You just sound like that bitter ex that sees the person now doing better without you. Once she moves on, you resort to childlike antics like this. Quit crying, bro. Quit your crying. It's not a good look. Clearly, Saquon leaving for the hated rival, Philadelphia, broke your heart. But you come off as a blowhard, a clown, and sound jealous more than anything else. This hypocritical wannabe tough guy spewing his clown-like hate-filled comments is trying to get the fan base to embrace him after his fallout with Giants fans years ago. Berating Saquon is Tiki's latest attempt. This is just a former NFL player who is now this big shot radio host in New York trying to get on everybody's good side in New York. Maybe Tiki needs to go seek grief counseling to recover from the heartbreaking loss. And the agony of defeat that will sting since Saquon is dead to you. The way I see it, the way I see this entire thing, there's only one way to interpret this. And this wasn't a joke by any means. He can sit there and say it was a joke. This wasn't an accident. Tiki can try to clean it up all he wants, but he meant exactly what he said. He can try to play the victim and make himself seem like he's done nothing. If he doesn't want us to believe any of this, then he shouldn't say anything at all. It's better off if you just keep your mouth shut. The fact that you would even say something like that is silly. It's ridiculous. It's comical. It's laughable. It's uncalled for. Because I'll say this. You suggested that your criticism of Saquon Barkley on Monday was merely a joke. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Stop with the bullshit. The over-the-top comments didn't sit well with Barkley. He clapped back at Tiki. And I probably would have clapped back at him as well. I probably would have barked back. You wanted to insult and diminish him when you feel a certain way after he left. Then call it a joke and laugh? Come on, man. No one buys into that. You can't blame Saquon for going to where they maximize their earning potential. Good for Saquon moving on. Forget this whole loyalty stuff which teams expect but don't show it back. Saquon deserved a much bigger contract, more money, and a better offensive line than the Giants could produce. Giants didn't want to pay him. The Eagles did. So I think if anybody needs to be called out, it's the New York Giants, not Saquon. This is a business. It's not about your feelings. F your feelings. Everybody at WFAN in New York is a effing joke. Clowns hijacking airwaves just to talk shit about people. Sal, Evan, Tiki, Gio, all them delusional, biased clowns. They just need to stop. Enough with the nonsense. Shut up about it. Saquon is moving on, whether you like it or not.